Nope.
The Rhode Island School for the Feeble-Minded was founded in 1907, an institution for mentally and physically disabled people. Around this time, psychiatric institutions were being separated from institutions for disabled people. Yet, there was a severe lack of funding for this institution that led to overcrowded dormitories, deteriorating facilities, and a lack of proper and sound medical care. Even so, the Ladd School, the name was changed in the 1960s, acquired more than 1,000 patients ranging in mental and physical abilities. The purpose of the institution was to, quote, cleanse the nation's population of inferior and defective genes. The school faced lawsuits of medical malpractice, negligence, and alleged human experimentation. This is my story. It was a sunny summer day back in high school. A couple of friends and I had a fascination with abandoned properties. We equipped ourselves with flashlights, a Ouija board, and a curious mindset. We all jammed into the car and made the drive to the rural area of Exeter, Rhode Island. We made our way onto the property, and the aura had already seemed grim as we passed grown-over no trespassing signs and peered into the windows of the decaying buildings. After breaking a lock, we entered a circular building that used to be the medical facility. Suddenly, a rush of cold. We looked around in the darkness and clicked on our flashlights. The only sound was that of rats scurrying back to a place of hiding. Paint was peeling off the graffitied walls. We looked upon the hospital beds, scattering the hallways, and morgue drawers that were left open. Although nothing was more disturbing than the blood splattered on the walls. What happened to these poor people? And did their souls ever leave? We opened up the Ouija board and began our attempts to summon the spirits of those who were tortured and killed in this unforgiving place. Is there a spirit here? We asked the board. Yes, the board answered. The spirit indicated that it was a friendly spirit. It encouraged us to visit the dormitory building, room 22. We made our way there, and a harsh stench filled our nostrils. We found room 22, and slowly opened the door with a creak. My friends entered, but I decided to stay in the hallway. Upon entering, they discovered a decaying body hanging from a noose on the ceiling, with photos of human experiments tacked upon the wall. I looked at a placard on the wall and realized this was the room of the head doctor of the Ladd School, responsible for the inhumane acts done upon innocent people. Just then, the door slammed shut. I tried to open it, but it wouldn't budge. I slammed my body with all my might as I heard blood-curdling screams and ripping sounds coming from the inside. My friends were never seen again. I can only hope that their souls escaped those wretched walls. The Ladd School was torn down in the early 2000s. Maybe, just maybe, their souls came crumbling down with the building as it took its final fall. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this week's story. If you did, you know what to do. take that like button and just, perform some really grotesque experiments on it. But no matter what you do, just make sure you just tap it first. Just tap it. Shout out to the author of this story, Reddit user Maleficent222, link in the description if you're interested in checking them out. As always, and I know this was a shorter story, but you have to understand, I'm in the midst of moving to a new recording space. I'm just about done with it, and I'm going to have a big announcement later this week. So drop any questions below, because it'll be a Q&A and channel Q&A and channel update. My tongue is a little tied right now because I've been running around all weekend, but guys, I am super excited for what's to come. So drop a question, like the video if you haven't, and subscribe for future updates, because there's gonna be some. Until next time, everybody, remember to stay safe out there. I'll be seeing you in the next video.